What's up, everybody? It's your host, Jaden, for Illini Daily. And today's formula, we're just recapping what's been happening in the Big Ten tournament. And I'm going to be straight with you guys. Everything has fallen into place, and sadly, my predictions, yet again, were wrong. So, I would like to apologize for my terrible takes, yet again. They were bad this week, all through and through. But to apologize for that, now we face a rematch game against the Wisconsin Badgers. So, there's somewhat of a positive. I didn't want to face Wisconsin due to Nick Boyd and Josh Blackwell. They're really, really dynamic guard duo. They're very consistent, and they can score wherever on the court, and they do a great job of playing off of each other. So that's the main reason why I didn't want to play Wisconsin. Their guard play is our weakest part of our defense, but it should be okay because it's a rematch, so we know how each other work. We know how our gameplay is, and last time we lost to them was in overtime. So we have a good chance of just being ahead of this, rewatching that game tape, and there's a lot of game tape, and we have somewhat of an advantage. We took a really decent break. We had a 3-game break, and now it is our time to shine in the Big Ten tournament. So I'm very, very excited, and we got home court advantage. Technically, we're in Illinois. We're in Chicago. Okay, so positivity is to the max right now. And yet again, I'm gonna say it again. We're in home court. It's our advantage. So really excited. I bet our players are excited, and we just have to play 2 games after this to make it to the championship for the Big Ten championship. I'm not gonna say that's easy money because this is gonna be a tough game through and through. It's gonna be an offensive heavy game. But I feel like we need to change that concept and turn it into a defensive-minded game because defense should be the main key in this game. I'm going to be totally honest. Whoever has the most amount of stops in this game is going to be winning this game at the end of the day. I'm not saying the person who makes the most amount of shots. I'm not saying the person with the most efficient offense. I'm saying the person with the most amount of stops is going to win this game. Because at the end of the day, we're both offensive heavy teams that basically focus our whole strats around offense. All we want to do is score, and all they want to do is score. And after watching the Washington game, they didn't really stop Washington. They just tried to outscore Washington, which is not a great strategy to have in a basketball tournament setting or even March Madness. But right now, we're worried about the Big Ten, and we need to work on our defense anyway because that's going to be a key during the March Madness season because whoever has the best strategy gets the farthest in March Madness. It doesn't matter about players, doesn't matter about talent, doesn't matter about skills. It's whoever plays the best together with the best strategy wins at the end of the day because that's how tournaments work. You get a lot of players get an opportunity to play, a lot of different players who you didn't expect to play gets the opportunity to play, and a lot of our players who are really, really good during the regular season won't be as good during March Madness for this Big Ten tournament. So that's going to be a key idea of what's going to happen to this game because first thing first, we need to stop Boyd and Blackwell. That's the head of the snake, basically. You cut those guys off, you stop them. You can't really stop them from scoring, but if you prevent them from scoring over 20 points each or less than 18 points each, that's a good defensive day for Illinois. So that's got to be the main strategy that Coach Brad Underwood is telling to our players. And we got Boswell, we got Stavakovic, and Jake Davis. We have really good defensive key pieces that can slow these guys down more efficiently this game. Especially with Boswell, we put him on Boyd. We just have him face guard him the entire game. It's going to be a great opportunity day for the rest of our players. And King Wagler, his defense has gotten a lot better since then, and maybe he can have a couple of steals on both Blackwell and Boyd. But I really think we should start either Stavakovic or just have a smaller unit for this game because it's going to be a perimeter defense heavy game. I'm not saying that's going to be the strategy that Coach Brad Underwood is going to do, but it should be an idea that we should do because we just need the faster people out on the court. And that's just my idea. But that's all. Today's episode is a little quicker, so that's the main strategy, the main keys that I wanted to talk about. The next thing I do want to talk about, if we do beat Wisconsin, We need to hope that OSU beats Michigan. I'm just being honest. I'm thinking of ahead because I think we have a really, really good chance of beating Wisconsin. If we don't, we don't. It happens. The Big Ten tournament is not as important as the big dance of March Madness. But we have a good chance of winning this tournament. I feel like we have a really, really good chance, especially if Michigan is out of here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Even though I'm an Illinois fan and I'm super, super biased towards us, I'm realistic when it comes to that last game. Michigan physically outdid us. So I would like to avoid them as much as possible, especially right now in the Big Ten tournament. But that's just my opinion. And OSU is one of the only teams to beat them. So there's a good chance they can do it again. I thought they played really, really well against Iowa. My only complaint was that they played really slow and they let Iowa come back. That's my only complaint. But there's a good chance that they can beat Michigan again. And just like us, Michigan did a great job of just defending Ohio State, but they couldn't stop their guards, just like how we suck at guard play. So that's what I'm hoping for. And the final thing I want to talk about, basketball is so amazing right now, guys. No matter what the result, March Madness is here. Illinois needs to be ready to go. I hope you guys are as excited as I am because right now it's just March Madness. It's just tournament season. Great basketball is happening. All the teams have been either trailing or coming back, or all the Big Ten tournament games have been really, really close. It's been really, really exciting. Even though I'm not a fan, Northwestern was playing good. I don't know if they recently just won today as I'm recording, but today is game day. I'm really excited for Illinois. I hope you guys are too. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys a video as soon as possible as the Illinois game is done for the next day of Saturday. So hopefully we win and we can celebrate together. If not, we can all cry together. Either or, I'm very, very excited for this game, and I hope you guys are too. And shout out to the Illini. Let's go. Let's win. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, like the video, and we're on our way to 100 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.